Good morning, Byram Schools.
Welcome to the Byram News Network.
My name is Patricia.
I'm Luke.
Today is Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. It is a B-Day. Band members, please listen carefully to the announcements as the schedule has changed.
Today's band lessons are tenor saxophones. Periods 3 and 4. Advanced clarinets 7 and 8. The advanced alto saxophones periods 13 and 14.
Wednesday's lessons are canceled.
5th grade Sikh meetings again today. Periods 15 and 16.
Attention skiers and snowboarders. If you are in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, the Byram Ski and Ride Club is taking on members. Mr. Cook will be in the building today during recess to meet with anyone that is interested in joining. Forms may be picked up in the office. Winter is coming soon, so don't get stuck in the lodge. Come out and ski or snowboard or learn how to do either one this season.
The peer leaders are collecting non-perishable food items this week during lunch in the all-purpose room. Place your food item in the correct box by grade level. The grade level is to collect the most food items will receive a special treat.
Food will be collected until Friday, November 18th.
Day 1 saw the 6th graders pull ahead with over 10 food items. 8th grade only had 1 and 0 for 5th and 7th.
What will the winning grade earn? Maybe some extra time for something?
Safety Patrol next meeting is Tuesday, November 15th. This is the last opportunity to join and be eligible to attend the Sky Zone trip in May. Get your permission slip in the main office and bring them to Mrs. Byram in room 117 as soon as possible.
Attention all 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls interested in joining the Rams cheerleading squad for 2016 to 2017 season. Forms are available outside of Mrs. Smith's room 105. Please take a form quickly because all necessary paperwork is due back by November 18th. Join us in supporting our girls and boys basketball teams.
Support the 2017 6th grade trip to Frost Valley. Clean out your closets and donate clothing, shoes, belts, and toys. Donate accepted now till November 16th. The drop-off at the main entrance.
Now let's go to the weather with Brielle.
Today is very cloudy with periods of rain this morning. Thunder is possible with a high of 56 and a chance of 70% rain. Now back to the studio.
Now let's go to Hunter and Graham with the story from Mrs. Randall's 7th grade science class.
What are you doing in class?
The class is making their first slide, and they're making it of an onion slide. You just put the sample on here, put on the cover slip, put the slide on the microscope. Start on the lowest power and bring it into focus. And you can see some of the really cool cells
Ours doesn't do that.
It's not working on there?
Ours doesn't look like that at all.
There you go.
It's completely different. I'm gonna go back to sometimes you have to yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
What are you doing in class?
We're making slides out of onions, an onion slide, and we're gonna put it under the microscope and see how the cells look.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's actually really fun. This is our first time doing it, and yeah, it's turning out well.
Is this your first time using the microscope?
Yes. No, this is actually our second day using the microscope, and it's really nice.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Finally, today we have another edition of Guess That Teacher.
Let's go to Avery, Brianna, and Rebecca.
Hello, Byram. Welcome back to Guess That Teacher.
Did you guess last week's teacher?
Drum roll, please. It was Mrs. Ward.
This week's teacher taught at Byram for 8 years.
They went to college at TCNJ,
Their favorite color is green.
and their favorite out-of-school hobby is watching hockey.
Who do you think it is?
Enter your answer in the link below. Good luck.
This week we bring to you a new segment.
It's called Get to Know That Teacher.
Every week we will do a follow-up interview that will tell you about that teacher.
Another thing, if you add your name to the answer for Guess That Teacher, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a prize.
Okay, what is your favorite food?
Anything chocolate.
What is your favorite hobby outside of school?
I would say playing with my kids.
So, favorite sport/team?
I would have to say the Mets. It was my grandpa's favorite baseball team growing up, and they used to lose all the time, but he wore his hat proudly anyway, so I have to say the Mets.
What's your favorite movie?
American President with Annette Bening and Michael Douglas. It's a great show.
Favorite celebrity?
Well, I don't know that I really have a favorite, but I do love everything that Kiefer Sutherland has been in lately. From 24 to Designated Survivor is a great new show if you haven't seen it. It's about something that really could happen. They always keep, the Secret Service has to keep one member of the president's cabinet sequestered during the State of the Union address because everybody who's anybody in Washington, D.C. is there every January when the president gives it. And they have to make sure that somebody who's in line to take over the presidency, should there be a catastrophe, is safe. And that's the premise of the show. The Capitol gets bombed, everybody's dead, except this one guy who was cabinet member, who's played by Kiefer Sutherland, and he becomes the president, even though he was fired by the president that morning, but no one knows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
What town did you grow up in and what school did you go to?
I graduated from Roxbury High School. So did Mr. Hamer, but he was 9 years after me. And I grew up in a town called Succasunna, which no one can pronounce. Home of the Gales. That was our thing. You guys are the Patriots, we were the Gales. No one knows what a Gale is either.
What is your favorite game/app?
I would say my favorite game is probably the game of Sequence that I play with my 6-year-old, which probably isn't very cool sounding, but it's a lot of fun to play with him.
Today's quote is from Wilma Rudolph, one of the most celebrated female athletes of all times.
She said, "Never underestimate the power of dreams and the influence of the human spirit. We are all the same in this notion. The potential for greatness lives within each of us."
Today, ask yourself these very important questions. What greatness lies in me? Am I determined to bring out the greatness and reach my full potential?
Make it a great day, Byram.